The trailer for Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes has been released, giving us a glimpse of the story about the rule of primates on Earth. Directed by Wes Ball, this movie is the fourth one in the rebooted Planet of the Apes series that started with Rise of the Planet of the Apes in 2011. It follows Dawn of the Planet of the Apes in 2014 and War for the Planet of the Apes in 2017. Even though it's the latest installment, it falls somewhere in the middle of the Planet of the Apes timeline if you watch the movies chronologically. The trailer reveals hints of a new story with a lot of world building, the return of characters from the original Planet of the Apes, and a continuation of the narrative from Matt Reeves' trilogy. It's an exciting development for the franchise. Despite the 7-year gap since the last movie, the trailer suggests that the wait will be worthwhile for fans. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is set to hit screens on May 24, 2024. Following Caesar's death, his son, along with Nova and other smart apes, find refuge at an oasis where Maurice has promised to raise them following Caesar's principles. Caesar's impact on the ape community is monumental, with the human-ape war solidifying his status as a figure of great importance. In the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, apes now rule as the dominant species. The simian flu, which spread during the reboot trilogy, caused the death of 90% of the global population and led to the collapse of society. This catastrophic event made it much easier for the apes to take control. As apes take center stage as the dominant species in Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, it seems like the fourth installment in the rebooted franchise is moving closer to the original Planet of the Apes storyline. In the classic tale, 3 astronauts find themselves on a planet where advanced apes rule over humans, only to later discover that they are on a futuristic Earth. With Kingdom of the Apes being part of the new planned trilogy, it's likely that these films will explore how humans became subjugated and undervalued, possibly leading to the conditions seen in the original Planet of the Apes. The Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes showcases the evolution of ape society. The trailer reveals apes riding on horseback, indicating a well-organized society. The Planet of the Apes series traditionally depicts a sophisticated ape society with a clear class structure, orangutans at the top, followed by chimps and gorillas at the bottom. In this new installment, the trailer suggests a developed ape society based on simian classification and communication. Unlike in the earlier reboot trilogy, where Caesar was the most advanced ape, Kingdom now features various types of orangutans, gorillas, and chimpanzees who can speak, organized into 2 distinct ape clans. The movie is set several generations into the future, bridging the gap of 1,000 years between the War for the Planet of the Apes and the original Planet of the Apes. While it's challenging to pinpoint the exact timeline, the official trailer describes it as several generations into the future. This temporal distance allows the film to explore the origins of the ape religion led by Dr. Zaius, delve into why apes concealed much of human history, and provide insights into events like the bombing of New York. The Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes might introduce the mutants, as hinted by the underground tunnels and facilities shown in the trailer. This concept echoes Beneath the Planet of the Apes, which introduced a society of intelligent mutants living beneath the Earth's surface. The mutants gained psychic abilities due to surviving all strands of the simian flu, the virus explored in Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Originally developed to cure Alzheimer's, the virus had side effects, leading to the mutation of a small percentage of humans. Additionally, the movie hints at a possible origin story for Dr. Zaius. Although the character Maurice, the kind orangutan from the reboot trilogy, appears in Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, the far-future setting suggests that he could be portraying Dr. Zaius, a prominent character in the original Planet of the Apes. After the Ape Rebellion and Caesar's death in the War for the Planet of the Apes, Maurice was one of the oldest apes. Even though his species typically lives up to 45 years, his legacy endures through compiling Caesar's story, preserving the hero ape's teachings and tenets for future generations. The trailer showing Nova, who was portrayed as a mute child in the rebooted trilogy directed by Matt Reeves, appears to be all grown up and played by Freya Allan. Nova became an adoptive daughter to Caesar and later joined the ape colony, with Maurice taking on the role of her guardian along with Caesar's son Cornelius after Caesar's death in the War for the Planet of the Apes. Having survived the original simian flu pandemic, Nova retained her higher reasoning capabilities, while the rest of humanity lost theirs during the second wave of the virus. The trailer suggests that she might be shown as a young adult in flashbacks. The film also indicates that humans live in hiding, pursued by apes as they attempt to gather resources. Those who can't escape are rounded up and put to work in labor camps. Similar to the setup in the original Planet of the Apes, humans are depicted as a wild, feral group of hunter-gatherers, while the apes have established a government and laws, creating the necessary infrastructure for their society. In Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, the ape narrating the opening line of the trailer is Noah, not Caesar's son Cornelius. Given the film's setting, many generations into the future, Noah could be a distant ancestor of Cornelius. Noah appears to interpret his dreams as a possible prophecy based on Caesar's teachings. Interestingly, Noah is depicted as curious and sympathetic to humans. As the story unfolds, he accidentally discovers the humans' underground tunnel network, leading to an unlikely but amicable alliance between apes and humans in the face of a common threat. The trailer also reveals that the apes have split into two clans. One group either has never heard of Caesar or views his teachings as a distant memory, while the other has perverted his teachings to build an empire. The latter clan uses human-inspired technology to subjugate the other apes, and Noah witnesses his own clan being brutally wounded. This development mirrors the division among apes in the original Planet of the Apes, where one group was sympathetic to the human astronauts who landed in their midst. This suggests that Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes will eventually connect to the events of the original film. The release date for Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes has been changed. Originally planned for May 24, 2024, it will now hit theaters earlier on May 10, 2024, avoiding competition with other movies like Furiosa: A Mad Max Saga. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is set many years after War for the Planet of the Apes, where the simian flu has wiped out most of humanity. Different ape societies have emerged, each interpreting Caesar's teachings in various ways. Some communities distort these ideas, enslaving other apes and any remaining humans. Noah, the main ape character, lives in one such society ruled by the oppressive Proximus Caesar. Noah joins forces with May, a wild human woman, and together they try to escape. As Noah and May venture through this world, they encounter various challenges, including different ape societies with distinct interpretations of Caesar's legacy. Some communities follow the teachings faithfully, while others pervert them to justify the enslavement of their own kind. The duo's attempt to break free forms the central narrative, with themes of rebellion, alliance, and the consequences of distorted ideologies. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes promises a gripping tale that explores the consequences of the simian flu on both apes and humans, showcasing the complexities of ape societies and the challenges faced by those who seek freedom and equality. And that's what concludes today's video. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next one. Feel free to share your suggestions for future videos in the comments below. See ya!